Welcome to Coral Banks. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there is a little island in the Caribbean called Turtle Island. And it's aptly named because not only is it known for its beautiful reefs, but its turtle population. And as it's become more and more of a popular tourist destination over the years, it's also seen a very negative impact to the reef itself and to the turtles. And Coral Banks Construction Company was asked, could we construct and deconstruct bridges, because that's what we do, build bridges, to the island to allow the seasonality of visitors to and from the island. And that's the challenge we've taken on, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to build a bridge to Turtle Island. So Coral Banks is perfect for a small team building event or for a large conference setting. Imagine a bridge that is 6 feet high and up to 300 feet long, depending on how many people you have. For every 10 people, we add another 5 feet to the bridge. When the experience starts, the first thing we do is put them into teams of 10, and that team has to choose a leader. That leader is going to wear a yellow hat for the entire experience, and they are going to lead their team and ensure that they're set up for success. And ultimately, we ask one person in the room to take complete accountability that the bridge will be built on time and to standards, and that person wears the red hat. We call the red hat, and the facilitator works with the red hat to ensure that the bridge will be built successfully. Each team is given a series of instructions that include things like their materials list, everything they need to build their section of the bridge, detailed drawings of what the bridge is going to look like, and individual pictures based on the piece of the bridge that you're building. Each team's responsible for building 2 piers, 2 towers, and 1 roadway that will be suspended. And every single team will build a section of the bridge. One team will build ramps for either end, but everyone else is building the same thing. But ultimately, they need to be built in a way that they can come together, be joined to create something that really, truly looks incredible. When we first introduced the concept of the bridge to the participants, the overwhelming feeling for most people is, this is going to be impossible. Because a 6-foot-high, 300-foot bridge built out of what? We are building it entirely out of connects. Connects that come in small little individual pieces that have to be put together. Doesn't matter if you had experience building with connects beforehand, everyone plays a role and has a role in building the bridge. There's managing resources, there's sharing information. Effective teamwork is the key to success in Coral Banks Construction Company. Coral Banks is the ultimate teamwork experience, and every aspect of teamwork needs to be practiced in order to deliver the bridge successfully on time and to standards. The role of the leader is crucial. Making sure their team is supported, they have the information they need, they have the materials that they need, they understand when they reach challenges and help them get support. The role of the leader, it makes a huge difference in their success. Having a unanimous focus on a common goal. Not only what am I building right now, am I building a pier or a tower or a roadway, but how is that going to fit into the larger bridge that we are building? Sharing resources, not only the connects and the instructions and the tangible resources, but what are the intangibles we need to share as well? My support, my enthusiasm, my best practices. And a consistent, united, and enthusiastic effort. Everyone needs to stay focused for the entire 75 minutes to ensure that this is built. So the bridge is a great metaphor for our business. It could be an objective that we have for the year. It could be the culture that we want to create. It could be a very specific result that we are trying to achieve. And ultimately, it takes effective teamwork. So during the debrief, we reflect on what did it take to be successful in the bridge. And every team will be successful because we will coach them and encourage them to ensure that they build this bridge. So we reflect on what did you do well, where could you have improved, and how did those things relate to your business and how you function in a team every day. Teamwork is common sense. Everyone knows what it takes to be an effective team, but teamwork is not common practice because it is a skill and it needs a lot of intentionality to do it really well. So the debrief for this program is always customized to fit the specific need, depending on the amount of time that we have and depending on which aspects of teamwork are most important to your group. Sometimes it's the role of the leader and helping people understand the critical role they played and translating that to your business. Sometimes it's about understanding that metaphor and understanding what the common goal is for this team and how they're going to leverage the skills that they just practiced to achieve that result back in their business. Sometimes it's about the shared resources. What are the tangibles and intangibles that we bring? Every time the facilitator works with the client to make sure that it is going to be most relevant to them. Every participant wears a lanyard, and on the back of the lanyard it has a little Sharpie and some blank space. And this can be used to either capture the key learnings or it can be used to capture the commitment? What am I going to do to increase the value of our team to get the best result? This is a takeaway for every participant. So this program is also very fun to customize. We can run it as a Save the Turtles theme, as we've talked about today. We can run it as a purely construction-related theme, which we have different graphics for. We've even run this as a superhero theme where we had to evade the evil Dr. Fooey. We have a lot of opportunity to play with the theme around this. If your conference has a specific theme, it's very easy to tie into the theme and very easy to tie different learnings into the bridge as well. So Coral Banks is an activity that not only do participants have an incredible time building the bridge, but it leaves them walking away with an incredible sense of accomplishment. They took something that they thought was going to be impossible and they made it possible. And they love to take a look at the bridge. They love to take their pictures with it because they cannot believe that they just built something so incredible together, which is exactly the mindset that we want them to take back to your business.